Hello everyone. This is Momita Dash, lecturer, Department of Epidemiology and Public Health, Sylhet Agricultural University, Sylhet. Today I am going to discuss about drainage, a lecture from Animal Hygiene and Biosecurity, Level 1, Semester 1, DVM Theory Course Materials. So, at the very beginning, you must have to know what defines the drainage system. Here you can see the drainage system is a particular pattern to wash out unwanted domestic, industrial, roadside, or metropolitan water courses through a permanent or temporarily made pipelines. Here, the unwanted domestic means the household waste products, then the industrial, roadside, and metropolitan water courses. Through a permanent means the concrete made pipelines, or temporarily means something like plastic made. So, from the definition, you already have known what are the drainage wastes, like the household wastewater, rain and storm water, industrial leftovers, roadside water fluids, and the metropolitan sewage. Then come to the classification of the drainage system. There are three different methods of drainage system, and these are surface drainage, underground drainage, and the public sewer. The surface drainage system is commonly seen at the inside and outside of the household. You can see these types of pipelines fittings in your home with the kitchen, washroom, or in the rooftop to pass the rainwater or other garbages and waste products. The underground drainage systems, these are the kind of connecting lines to wash out the domestic access from household to the city pipelines. It commonly lies under the ground. Then the public sewer. You already known from your previous lectures that what are the public sewers like the cesspools and the septic tanks. So, why you need to dispose the waste from your farm? These are called the objectives of the disposal of animal wastes. Look, the prime objectives of the disposal of animal wastes are to maintain a hygienic environment, to prevent the farm animals from the contamination, to remove offensive odor, to preserve public health, and to maintain an aesthetic view. Aesthetic means something like the beautiful. To clean your surroundings or the farm arenas are called the beauty purpose. So it is called the aesthetic purpose. Then come to the wastes of animal origin. You must know what components or which parts of the farmhouse are considered as the animal waste. Like the stable manure. The stable means the animal house, but actually it means the horse house. But you commonly say the stable, the animal house. Here, the stable manure includes urine, feces, blood, bedding materials of the animal, then the carcass. Carcass means the dead body of an animal. Offal. Offal means something the edible part of the animal body, which we can consume, such as the meat or the flesh and some other parts of the viscera and the organs of the animal body. So these are called the offals. Then the poultry wastes. Poultry wastes include the litters. Litters means the bedding materials of the birds. Droppings. Droppings means the poultry stool. Hatchery debris. Hatchery means something like a farm, and debris means waste. Bird feeders and the dead birds. Then the industrial waste products of the animal origin. Here are some kinds of things which are called the means of collecting solid manure. That means by using those tools, you can collect the solid manure from your farm. Look, the first one. It's the very traditional tools is commonly in our Indian subcontinent, that is called the basket, wood made baskets. Then the manure hoop. In our commercial farms, we always and commonly see these types of hook that collect the manure from the ground. Then it is called the hand or wheelbarrow. That is another kind of carrying materials for the solid manure. And the last one is the litter carrier. It is not so commonly used, but it is used in some corners of the world. Here is the constituents of a solid manure, especially for the cow dung, which carries the moisture of the 77%, organic matter 20%, nitrogen 0.32%, phosphorus, potassium, and calcium at the 0.14%, 0.30%, and 0.40%. So these are only for your concern. Then come to the utilization of animal waste. It's the very important question that the disposal of the farm waste is conducted by the following methods. What are these? The composting. The first one, we can say the composting. Composting is the very mostly used method. In this method, the composting pile of the solid waste is collected in the pits or the grave. The pit manure should be turned periodically to make sure to uniform decomposition. It also enhances the destruction of parasitic larvae that are normally present in the dung or droppings. Then the second one is the landfill. Landfill is the very oldest form. A landfill is a carefully designed structure that is built into or on the top of the earth ground, where trash is separated from the area around it. Why the landfill is important? Landfills contains some garbage or wastes and serve to prevent contamination between waste and surrounding environment, especially groundwater. So if you think what is the difference between a dump or the manure pit and landfill, then I can say you that a dump or a manure pit is an open hole in the ground where trash or waste is buried and where animals often swarm. Dumps offer no environmental protection and are not regulated. But a landfill is a carefully designed and monitored structure or design that isolates trash from the surrounding environments, like the groundwater, air, rain. This isolation is accomplished with the use of a bottom liner and daily covering of the soil. But the landfill has some disadvantages too. What are these? Sometimes there is a chance of polluting local environments, like through the accidental leaking of contaminated water into the ground earth. There is a chance of production of the methane, production of the offensive odor or dust, and there is a chance of harboring of the disease vectors such as the rats and flies. Then come to the recycling. Recycling is the very eco-friendly process where the waste products can be converted to different kinds of materials like the fertilizer for the fodder production and for the energy production. Then the conversion to biofuel. Biofuel is a kind of energy that is produced from the waste materials, like the biomass, that is the solid part of the waste, and the bioslurry, which is the liquid part of the waste products. Then another important thing and the mostly common process is the biogas production. In the later classes, you will be known well about the biogas production. So, in this lecture, I'm not going to discuss elaborately about this. Just only you can think that it is an anaerobic fermentation process for producing gas from the waste materials. Then come to the aerobic oxidation in the ponds, lagoons, or lake. Uh, it's a kind of specially made reverser pot where the anaerobic digestion or fermentation is occurred to produce something gas. Then the direct application in the field. It is also mostly used in our country also, that we can use these waste products by the sun dried, after the sun dried, and we can use it in our agricultural field, and it is mostly common in our rural areas. Then these kinds of animal wastes sometimes can be used in the fish pond as a fish feed. You can see it commonly in the integrated farming system, where a farmer can run the both business together, that is a fish business in a pond, and above that he make a he make a housing for his poultry business. So this poultry wastes or droppings which come from his poultry farms, he can use these kinds of waste into his fish pond. Here is a flow chart. It is actually, I already have discussed about this, that farm waste disposal and utilization. Here you can see the two types of major farm waste, that is called the solid part and the liquid part. Solid part is called the biomass and the liquid part is called the bioslurry. From the solid part, this can be managed by composting by means of biogas production or by direct application into the field. And from the liquid part or the slurry, this can be disposed in a tanks or a slats. Slats means something plaid wood components where you can spread the liquid waste materials for the sun dry. From the tanks, I mean into the tanks, it there happens oxidation in the lagoons or lakes, and ultimately it returns to the soil or land. So I think you're clear now that what is the farm waste disposal and their utilization in our agricultural field. So it's all about today's lecture. Thank you for hearing me, and thank you for your patience.